Hello, and welcome to the third lesson of the Foundation course. Today we will talk about what affects our inner state, our emotions, feelings, mood. Make sure no one will disturb you in the following minutes and take a comfortable position. Straight back, open eyes. Allow yourself some time so you can completely merge with the space. Sway a little forward, back, to the right, and to the left. Pay attention to the objects around you, to their shapes and colors. Just simply realizing them. Now take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And with the next exhalation, let your eyes close. Continuing to breathe through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Without any tension or help. You're just enjoying this process. Emotions, feelings, sensations, mood, all these are at first glance very similar mental processes, but they have differences, and it is these differences that we will talk about today. All this has to be experienced and explained to each of us individually. This causes confusion in definitions and contradictions in dialogues, sometimes even in dialogues with oneself. That is why today we will learn to separate emotions, feelings, and sensations. This will bring more awareness to your internal processes and help you to establish a better dialogue with yourself. Let's start with emotion. Years go by, and disputes and discoveries on this topic do not subside. Until now, there are different concepts for explaining evolutionary tasks and understanding emotions. I will take one of the most common of them. So, there are 4 fundamental emotions. 1, fear. 2, sadness. 3, anger. 4, joy. They are needed there in order to establish relations with the outside world, respond in a timely manner, and survive in it. There is an assessment of reality and a way of adaptation. All of them have a degree of intensity. Joy can develop to euphoria and terrifying fear. Emotions can be phenomena such as panic, or moods such as hostility, short-lived, such as anger, or long-lived, such as sadness. Moods are longer, but not very intense emotions. I want you to think about a period of life when you were scared. Remember, my friend, there is nothing wrong with that. Here we learn to communicate and accept with our emotions. Just think about absolutely any time where you experienced fear. And I want you to focus on that emotion. deep breath in, realizing how this emotion passes through the whole body, and slowly exhale. Excellent. Now, if you can remember one of the moments when you had emotions of sadness or even grief, again, do not be afraid to experience it. This is the simplest human process. And it can be absolutely any moment that comes to your mind. Keep focusing on that emotion and be aware of it. Deep breath, allowing this emotion to pass through the whole body, and a smooth exhalation. Now I will ask you to think about a past moment in your life where you experienced anger, or was angry at something or someone. Remember, it's okay to experience emotions of anger. Keep focusing on that emotion, just being aware of it. Slow, deep breath in, allowing this emotion to pass through the whole body, and a smooth exhalation. And finally, remember a moment where you experienced joy. Whatever comes to mind right now. Be aware of this emotion, concentrate on it, and a deep breath in, allowing this wonderful emotion to pass through the whole body, and a slow breath out. Really great. Let's move on to feelings. Feelings can also be a continuous manifestation of different shades of emotion. But a feeling is a conscious experience created after a physical sensation or an emotional experience, whereas emotions are felt through emotional experience. They manifest unconsciously and can be associated with thoughts, beliefs, desires, and actions. Unlike emotions and moods, they are attached to objects. They arise in relation to someone or something, and not to the situation as a whole. For example, I'm glad to see this person. Oh, I hate this song. This is a feeling, but I will experience joy is already an emotion. Let's focus on your positive moments. Can you remember a moment when you felt joy for something or for someone? Could be anything. Let's see what comes to mind. And a soft breath in, letting this feeling spread throughout the body. And a gentle breath out. And finally, sensations. This is the most easily visible level. For example, what can be felt by the body or manifested on the body? Redness or the blanching of the skin, goosebumps, involuntary movements. When a sensation occurs, our brain correlates it with what is happening around, and then it creates another construct that he calls feeling. Let's resort with the simplest movement so that you become aware of the sensations. Hug yourself with your arms. Feel the friction of the skin, both on the hands and on the body. Be aware of the warmth that your body creates. And while you hug yourself, I want you to sincerely thank yourself for the fact that you spent these 10 minutes to improve your mental health and knowledge of the inner world. Just simply say out loud, thank you, and a deep breath in, and a slow breath out. Everything that I've just described can start their processes simultaneously and act in parallel to each other. These are incredibly complex, deep processes. We simultaneously experience the emotion of anger, feelings of injustice, and a feeling of increased heart rate, and all processes run like clockwork. And all this practice was for you to learn how to recognize and separate them. Psychologists recommend keeping an emotional diary and reviewing it once a week. I understand that this is an incredibly difficult task in our time, so I'm just asking you to act on the situation. Okay, it's time to end our practice. Feel the weight of your body on the surface. Mark for yourself the points of contact of the body with the surface. And remember the objects that surround you. Okay, let your eyes open. As usual, allow yourself a little time to feel the difference in the state before and after the practice. If you caught yourself thinking that you are experiencing emotions that you cannot name, then it will be useful to take a few minutes for yourself and formulate your subjective definition of new experienced feelings. It's all exactly like learning the programming language of your own body. It's better to read it, and that means reading yourself and understanding yourself. May emotional literacy be with us all. See you tomorrow.